Hello gin lovers and welcome back to another episode of No Nonsense Gin Reviews with me, Bobby Freeman. Now then, look at this little fellow here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you're going to recognise this because this one is Bombay Sapphire. That's right. Now, I'd be very surprised if you hadn't heard of this gin because this little fellow is everywhere. It's a bit like the Gordon's gin. Wherever you get Gordon's, Bombay usually follows. And we have to say, I mean, to be fair to the company, before I say anything else, that is a beautiful bottle, my friends. That is a really, they've done a great job there. This blue glass and this lovely kind of dignified label. I like this very, very much. And it certainly seduced me when I first saw it. So you've got a lot of nice sort of exotic sounding things there, especially good having the old lemon peel in there. But to me, this seems like a company that has just been going for so long and enjoyed such a lot of success, very much like Gordon's, that they just seem to have lost a little bit of the personality in the gin itself. As I say, I mean, the distillery and the website, there's plenty of personality there, and there's lots to believe that there is, a lot of this personality put into it, but it doesn't get reflected in the gin. I just don't think, and that's going to be a controversial thing to say because this thing is sold everywhere and drunk, worldwide, but I don't think it transfers to the gin. So let me just back that up by having a little smell and a taste, shall we? So, yeah, see, the smell, I think, is not very nice at all. Straight away, I'd say that's just it's quite a harsh smell. It's just like your bog standard gin smell, but with a very harsh note to it. Kind of just not particularly bordering on a little bit chemically, I'd say. It smells very strong and a touch of the chemical about it. It doesn't immediately scream love and passion in that aroma. Okay, so, but maybe I'm wrong. I haven't drunk this for ages actually, so maybe my opinion might change when I try it again now. Who knows? Right, a little bit in the glass there. Get the old tonic in there. This will bring out the flavours and the aromas. Beautiful. Fever tree as always, as you know. Swirl that baby around. Oh dear. Yeah, so we're definitely bringing out the coriander now, so that's brought that to the forefront. That slightly pepperiness, which we do need in a gin, but we don't want too much of. So, okay, so that's slightly there. So let's get them in the mouth. Let's not mess around, shall we? Let's, oh. See, it's just not, it tastes just, that chemicaliness, that harshness that I talked about. It really comes through in the taste, more so than with the aroma. It really reflects the aroma, actually. This is a gin that tastes just like it smells. You don't get any surprises with this. You just get bog standard gin, which is fine, but I don't think it's nice bog standard gin. You can have pretty basic gins, like the good old Beefeater, which is over there. No, where's it gone? It's around here somewhere. The good old Beefeater is what I call a good old-fashioned no, I wouldn't say bog standard, that's not fair, but it's a good old-fashioned simple gin, but it's very, very nice. This just is not doing it. It's not good enough. It is not good enough. And for a company this size, who I really think are just sitting back and resting on their laurels because they know people are going to buy this because every pub, every bar in the land, in the world seems to stock this. And they know people are going to buy it, and I don't think they really care. They've put loads of money into the website, like I say, and it looks very fancy. Pictures of the master distiller eyeing up like sort of ingredients. But no, this is not doing it for me. And by the way, any of you who think it's actually from Bombay, from India, it is. It's distilled just outside Basingstoke, and there's nothing wrong with Basingstoke. In fact, I believe the residents of Basingstoke refer to it as Amazing Stoke, and I would go wholeheartedly with that. I like it. So I'm afraid Bombay Sapphire, you need to for a company that is so well established and really, really up there and ubiquitous with your product, you need to do better than this. So my advice, my friends, don't be drinking this. Don't be drinking it. I understand if you start off, try it, that's fine. But it's not the nicest gin in the world. It's far from it, in fact. I'm not going to be touching any more of that. I'm going to move it over there. So, sorry to have... I don't like having negative videos on here, but it's important to be honest, and I'll be honest about every single gin that I review. And this one, my friends, it ain't a good gin. So, top advice from No Nonsense Gin Reviews: avoid the Bombay Sapphire. Don't believe the hype. It may be everywhere, but don't read anything into that because it's not good. It's not good. There are much better gins out there than this. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Bombay Sapphire. Don't like it. This is No Nonsense Gin Reviews, and I'm Bobby Freeman, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.